Welcome back. Canterbury athlete Rebecca Waddell is nervously awaiting the start of her event in the Commonwealth Games. The heptathlete is a favourite for a medal. Lacey Wilson caught up with her before she left Christchurch.
200 metres, hurdles, long jump, shot put, high jump, javelin, 800 metres. Sounds like a lot, but for heptathletes like Rebecca Waddell, it's all just a day's work.
I think it's fun. It's like you get to go out there and be a part of all the different disciplines.
And it's these 7 different disciplines which Rebecca and her coach are hoping will put her in medal contention in just under 24 hours.
Yeah, ideally if we could score above 6,000 points, we're certainly hoping for a medal, which if Beck comes together well, and she normally does sort of taper well and peak pretty well, then hopefully that should be achievable.
Rebecca's focus remains on doing her best.
It's very easy to get caught up in the medal thing, and but my take on that is that I can't control what the other girls are doing. If 3 girls come out and score a massive score, then that's just the way it is, I have no control over that. So my thing is to focus on myself and let the medals take care of themselves.
And even the security issues have failed to worry her.
It's not something I lose sleep over or think about a lot. I think as long as you're within the Commonwealth Games kind of bubble, we'll be pretty safe.
Rebecca didn't always have her fingers in so many pies. In fact, originally it was the 200 metres and hurdles which took her to the major events.
And I happened to be at the Athens Olympics watching the 400 metre hurdlers and also then the heptathletes. And I was like, well, the heptathletes, that looks really cool what they're doing, they're having so much fun.
And as they say, the rest is history.
So I came back to New Zealand and said to my coach, let's have a crack at the heptathlon, and the following year I was at the World Junior Games, and then the year after that Commonwealth Games, and then the Olympics, and haven't really looked back since. So
Rebecca will kick off her Games campaign at 6:15 tomorrow night New Zealand time when she races in the 100 metre hurdles. Lacey Wilson, Metro News.
For many children, fear of the unknown is a scary experience, especially if the unknown is a hospital ward. But as Gracie Fee found out, a set of 4 DVDs may be the answer.
A visit to the hospital is usually a child's worst nightmare, but a DVD with what to expect may take some doom out of the appointment.
It's like welcome to the hospital, what to bring, who are the staff, so that they've actually got the staff singing on it.
The physio will help you with your exercise, they're part of the hospital team.
Christchurch Hospital has introduced 4 DVDs, which have taken 1 year and $50,000 to produce.
Welcome to Christchurch Hospital.
I'm Robbie Robot.
I'm Roberta Robot.
And we're going to show you what happens when you come to hospital.
And the purpose?
The parent can sit down with the child and look at the DVD and then take some of the fear out of coming to hospital, because coming here is a pretty scary place. And so, they're going to have bloods taken off. Chances are they are going to have an IV put in.
So far, they've been well received.
Watching the DVD definitely puts the child at ease to see that it's not anything big or scary, and to see that all the nurses and doctors and all the staff are all very calm and all had smiley faces, that the kids were able to see what the wards looked like, what the different things were, and using real equipment and real rooms, it makes it easier for the children to familiarise themselves with what's going to happen.
With the familiar faces of kids' TV show What Now fronting the DVDs, familiarising themselves is easy, and it's already proved successful overseas.
We looked at other children's hospitals like Boston Children's, Seattle Children's websites to try and work out, and Great Ormond Street as well, to try and work out what looked good and what seemed to work really well. And the American ones in particular have got a lot of virtual tours and activities, and we thought, oh, that's so cool. We'd really like to do something like that.
And they're not finished yet, with having a plaster put on and removed, a CT scan and a PICC line next on the wish list. Gracie Fee, Metro News.
Orana Wildlife Park has always thought of their volunteers as a family. But as I found out, there's something special about these family connections.
For 22-year-old Hilary Cameron, volunteering is in the blood. Hilary is a walkabout guide at the Orana Wildlife Park and was inspired by none other than her grandmother.
My nana has actually volunteered here for about 20 years, so I started coming out with her when I was sort of, knee-high to a grasshopper, and I know it's always been kind of a
I don't know, almost another home for me, like it, you know, ever since I was quite little.
From guiding visitors around the park to taking animal talks and feeds, there is no mistaking this family connection. Hillary's love for Orana began at a young age, with Grandma Ailsa more than happy to share a few stories.
When Hillary was 4 and we were at the giraffe platform with a large crowd of people, she decided to do the giraffe talk to the public, and she had to be stopped. She just thought that is what one did because she'd heard it so many times.
In theory, Ailsa has 20 years on Hillary, but Hillary's had plenty of practice and Grandma Ailsa can take some of the credit for her skill.
I think she's better at knowing the animals' names now than I am. She's got a very good memory.
And while they can't agree on much they have in common,
We've got the same middle name.
Yes, we do.
everyone else at the park can see the similarities.
Probably in their mannerisms more than anything. To me, they laugh often the same, but just overall their general love for the job, the people being here, and the whole concept of what we are as a wildlife park very much is the same.
The park has almost 80 volunteers, and with Hillary trying to coerce younger sister Georgia into volunteering too, this family will be helping out for many years to come. Gina Grbic, Metro News.
And that's Metro News for this week. Remember, if you have a story you think we should cover, make sure to send us an email at metronews@windowslive.com or call us on 03 940 7572. Join us again on CTV at 7 p.m. next Thursday. Good night.